Stuff Unboxed. Hello and welcome to another episode of Super Stuff Unboxed. Today we're going to be unboxing this gigantically packaged Marvel Select Magneto. We're showing you a sampling of Magnetos in his classic red and purple. That's a few. And then some other alternatives, as you can see off to the side. There's many more Magnetos out there. This is just some. Marvel Legends has made Magnetos all the way back to the Toy Biz days. There was a Series 3 Magneto, and you're not seeing the one a lot of people currently have. These are not the X-Men 97 Magnetos. The reason this is up here is to show you that this is what you could do with the Age of Apocalypse Magneto if you cut the hair off. And I didn't even do it that well. That was just one of the first custom things I ever did, and I'm just looking at it now. I could clean that up, but I like a little bit of the white hair showing through, so it looks like the helmet's on. Age of Apocalypse Magneto still isn't that expensive and still looks really classic. Definitely a lot cheaper than some of the other Magnetos out there. There was a Jubilee Build-A-Figure Magneto alone in a box. You might think that this is that one, but this isn't. There aren't a lot of other ones, but this was a 3-pack Magneto with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and it came with an extra Magneto head, which you don't find with a ton of Magnetos. Of course, the white eyes and teeth showing, and colored eyes, closed mouth, white eyes, no teeth. So between these 3 heads, there are a lot of options. Honestly, if these are on display, I usually switch a couple of these heads around, so we'll do that quick before we start taking stuff away. But switching heads, that's what videos like this are for. You know, a Marvel Legend would also switch with another Marvel Legend. These things are pretty easy to paint also as well, being as how smooth the Marvel Legends are. You might notice the little accessory energies, accessory purple energies. And it is time to doing a little less comparison. Save that towards the end of the video with some carousels and time to get something unboxed. But just some amazing Magnetos here. A hard to get your hands on 3-pack with an extra head. And a little bit different look with some hair cut off. I really do like this white costume Magneto, because when I first collected comics as a child, he was the White King of the Hellfire Club, with obviously Emma Frost being the White Witch. So I would like to pair a White King and a White Queen with some New Mutants someday, and I'm super excited about that. And then of course this one's awesome because it comes with another Magneto head. I feel like actually I have some other Magneto heads. I think the Age of Apocalypse, did that come with another one as well? Oh my goodness, my memory. Either way, it's nice to have that plain head. So these are definitely some other Magnetos that you can get this one really cheap too if you paint. So something to consider. All right, now we have, if you can tell by size comparison, maybe I should put a box back in. This thing is a much bigger box than a Marvel Legend. By far and away, a much bigger box. So I'm really excited to get this open and save the space. Marvel Select are definitely different. So let's start. The back has an amazing looking Deadpool and Cyclops. And again, I guess I could have thrown some other Marvel Select characters out there that have been unboxed. Well, there's a lot of things I could have also done on these videos, but like and subscribe if you're into these sort of things. I mean, each video, we're trying to keep some of your day going for you. I'm not making them too long. All right, I'm gonna just hope that the whole set doesn't fall down. Opening this gigantic packaging. I'm gonna start with this big piece of cardboard. Oh, being removed from this piece of plastic, and then we're gonna take a look at this base. All right, now this is an amazing base. Look at that, a smashed up Xavier Institute. Yo, what an important thing. Oh, Colossus. Yep. Poor dude, I'm sorry, bro, but yeah, it would make sense it would be you. All right, maybe your body was even used to do it. Came in like a wrecking ball. Anyway, just an amazing thing. It looks like there's a standard size, more or less, foot peg, though. If you are worried about the Marvel Select being the only base, that's what videos like this are for. Look, the whole, I don't know if you can see, it does go in the foot. So, Marvel Legends would work if you wanted to know. But if you're here to look at Magneto, it looks like we don't have a bunch of those wires to unscrew like we sometimes do. Also, as opposed to just regular videos with lots of cuts, check out the paper like you're opening it and seeing it yourself for the first time. If you're going too fast, there's always the pause button. Yo, just some cool characters, still reasonably priced out there compared to Marvel Legends. These things are a little bit larger, different plastic, as you're about to see. Hey, and these boxes are gigantic. Oh my goodness, they layered the plastic in between the base and this on top. All right, look at these old style, like Toy Biz, like hip joints. Toy Biz, what that means. Yeah, the hip joints are just ball socket style is what that means, basically. All right, look at these. Not doubled, single pin elbows, double pin knees. But very sturdy plastic. Remember those heads I showed you, don't swap. This is Marvel Select, not Marvel Legends, but you could swap things like the Age of Apocalypse Energy or something like that if you were so inclined. Yeah, this thing is amazing. The stuff's stuck on, so not as interchangeable, but I still am happy. Okay, wrist, not the articulation of a legend, but enough that you're gonna be happy. So for size, we've got ourselves a Marvel Legend, and we've got ourselves a Marvel Select. And then there is some differentiation between Marvel Select too, even within the same character. In a video probably within the next month or so, both Marvel Select Thanoses will be featured, as well as probably tons of other Thanoses. All right, yeah, much bigger, but I love the quality. I remember these still have the head swap from earlier. I haven't cut the scene and swapped them back. Yo, just an iconic Magneto. There's a lot of them out there. There's more red and purples to look out, and you might see those coming up on the channel, because that's what we're all about. The same characters don't just show up once. There's still plenty of other stuff to unbox. Get unboxed. Everything will get unboxed eventually. Oh, interesting. It's a little bit of the paint there. I don't know if you can see. That's a little bit unfortunate. All right. The shoulders do get, slightly limited in their ability to raise because of the cape, similar to an Emma Frost that just came out on a recent video that I've uploaded, but I still just love the figure. I'm super happy with how this thing is going to look and scale. All right, we did it. Thank you so much for watching Super Stuff Unboxed. We appreciate you. We'll catch you next time. Let's take some pics. Yeah.